Happy Hum Day! Welcome to our weekly Wednesday Facebook Live tutorial. Say hi if you are joining me inside Instagram. Say hi if you're joining me inside Facebook. Just make sure that you click on the StreamYard link so I can see your name. And if you're joining me on LinkedIn and YouTube, don't be shy. Say hi to me as well. For those of you who's joining me the very first time, my name is May Yo Silvers. I am the founder for M2 Hospitality, a multiple six-figure profit event planning company. And I am also the founder, event mentor, and coach for Events for Anyone, where we provide a mentorship program called the Unstoppable Eventrepreneur to help event planners like you to start and grow your event planning company into a multiple six-figure profit business as well. Today, we are going to continue with our 2023 goal setting series. So we have covered how to set intentional goals. We covered the action plans that we need to take in order to attain our goals. And last Monday, 2 days ago, we just finished our Vision Wall Party, 2023 Vision Wall Party. For those of you who joined me and my team for that Vision Wall Party, you learn how to set intentional goals. We went through the 5 layers deep of your why. And then we talk about the belief. We talk about when you're crafting your action plans, what are the things you need to think about, right? Your past actions, your programming, and what are your potential enemies or obstacles, and how should we go about doing that? So everybody left with a solid, actionable, personalized action plan. And I'm so excited to be able to be in your journey, to watch you in 2023, taking actions, implementing what you have learned. So today we are going to talk about, last week, right, we talked about the actions that you need to take in order to attain your 2023 plans, correct? Your action goals. So if you're here on Facebook and you don't see, if you're not clicking the StreamYard link, I cannot see your name. So somebody is here with me on Facebook. So just make sure you type your name so I can see your name if you're not clicking on the StreamYard link, okay? We have quite a few of you on Instagram with me. So today we're going to talk about, should you do it yourself, take actions yourself to attain your 2023 goals, or should you consider getting help, hiring help to walk you through the journey to attain your 2023 goals? So before you decide whether, yes, I'm going to need help, or no, I'm going to do it all by myself, I can do this, I know I can do this, I have the confidence to do this, my suggestion for you is to keep an open mind, okay? To keep an open mind. And then after listening to what I'm going to share with you here, make the decision if whether you should do it yourself or whether you should invest. So Facebook users, hi to you. I can't see your name, so make sure you type your name, okay? So in order for you, and please share with me on the feedback as well, on the comments, when you decide whether you want to hire help or do it yourself, there are a few things you should be asking yourself, right? So if you are trying to attain a goal that is a repeat goal, that means it was in 2022, 2021, or previous years that you had this goal before, and for whatever reason, you want to have the same goal for 2023. Maybe because you didn't attain the results that you want, or you want to continue to attain the results that you have been getting. So if it's a repeat goal, I want you to ask yourself, evaluate your progress, okay? Evaluate your progress or the results, and what led you to get these results. Simply ask, what did you do and what didn't you do to get to that results? Hey Tasha, if you are going to, hey Melissa on Facebook. So if you are thinking, I ask you to think back. If this is a repeated goal, what was done and not done to get to the results that you are seeing right now, that you want to create a different result because you don't like the results, or you want to continue with the results? You have to ask yourself, okay, what did I do? What didn't I do? How did I do it? So one perfect example, okay, I'm going to go back to losing weight, and then we'll talk about business as well. So if you say that I want to lose 10 pounds, okay, and it's a repeat goal, you want to lose 10 pounds in 2022, and you didn't get a personal trainer, you didn't get a meal prep service, because you thought that you can do it by yourself. You thought that you will be disciplined enough to eat well by yourself. You thought that you will be disciplined enough, not all have the time to meal prep. You thought that you can be accountable to yourself by going to the gym by yourself with a regular schedule and work out by yourself. Okay, then that's your initial thoughts and beliefs when you made that goal in 2022. So fast forward, we're in December in 2022. Did you lose that 10 pounds? If you did not lose that 10 pounds, you have to go back to think, what happened? What did I do or didn't do that contributed to this result that I didn't lose the 10 pounds? Was it because you didn't have time to exercise, that you thought you would have the time to do it? Or it's not because of the time, but you didn't have the discipline to go exercise 5 days a week because you work so much and you're tired and you don't have the motivation and you don't see the numbers drop, you lose inspiration, motivation, so you stop going to the gym as often. Same thing with your meal prep. You didn't have time to eat healthy. You're always on the go. You have no time to prepare for the food, or you didn't like the food that you were cooking, etc., etc. You have to ask yourself all these questions. So if you come to the conclusion, that I can count on myself to show up to the gym by myself, I can't count on myself to eat healthy, that means you need discipline. You're lacking discipline. You're lacking accountability. Okay, that means your current programming, how you're currently thinking and functioning, it's not a conducive environment for you. Okay, not a conducive environment, not a conducive thoughts, not a conducive behavior that is getting you to attain your goal, because it heavily relies on you. Okay, it relies on you to make those changes, and you can depend on yourself to make those changes. So that being said, okay, especially if this is not just a 2022 goal, it was your 2021 goal, and 2021 you had the same thing, and then 2022 you tell yourself, okay, I wasted all of 2021. I didn't show up as how I should be showing up to lose that 10 pounds. 2022, I'm going to go all in. Okay. Well, 2022 at the beginning, you probably haven't met me yet. So you didn't go through the goal setting series, how to be intentional, how to take actions, etc., etc. So you're going with the same type of thinking that you continue with 2021. You are still you, unless you decide to make a change. But making a change is not easy, because you have been living thinking that way for God knows how many years, 20, 30, 40 years. So you continue with your same way of thinking, same way of behaving, and you continue with that behavior in 2022. So 2 years you gave yourself a chance. Okay, so if you belong to that camp, 2 years you thought that you could do this. First year, okay, first time I have that 2021, a new goal to lose 10 pounds. 2022, 2022, a repeated goal of 2021, and you still didn't get what you want. Hello, time to wake up. Okay, you cannot count on you. I'm I'm so sorry to burst your bubble. I'm not saying that you're a bad person. I'm just telling you, sometimes we always say, when there's a will, there's a way. Yes, but let's make the way a little bit more supportive. How about that? Okay, you have the will, and you definitely have the will. I'm not discounting your will, but that way requires commitment, dedication. Okay, requires you to change how you think and how you function, requires you to not function in your semi-consciousness, requires you to be very, very aware. So it's hard when you're used to doing certain things. Imagine you have been brushing your teeth with your right hand, and then, or if assuming you're a right-hander, and I ask you the next day, no, you can only brush your teeth with your left hand. It's hard and it's awkward. Okay, you will try the first week, try, and then after that, at the end of the week, you realize that, I don't feel that it's very clean. Let me go back to brushing your teeth with the right hand. It's exactly the same thing. Okay, so if it's a repeated goal, especially when it's 2 years in a row, it's time to get help. That means, I'm so sorry, you can't count on yourself. Okay, so Facebook users, thank you for joining me. Just type in your name. So how many of you can relate to that? How many of you have given yourself so many chances to show up, and yet you realize that I can't do it? Or in this session, you realize that, yes, you are right, May, you are right. I think it's time for me to get help. So the thing about human beings is we are more drawn to pain than pleasure. It's a very interesting concept. Why do I say that? We don't dare to make changes because we're afraid of the unknown. And the unknown could be positive, but can be negative as well. But we naturally start thinking about the negative things instead of thinking that, oh, I could attain that results, right? Except the first few days of the new year, where everybody's belief suddenly becomes so much more grand, and their belief in themselves becomes so much more grand. Then 30 days later, everything goes back to last year. Okay, so unless the pain is so bad that you are ready to make that immediate change, then nothing's going to change. Your current programming is still going to be the same. I'm going to give you one example. Okay, you have backache. Okay, your back is hurting you. So your back is hurting you so bad that you can't even stand straight or go to the bathroom. Okay, because when you sit down, it hurts. What do? You go to the chiropractor. Chiropractor fix you. And then now you can stand up better. You can go through your normal life. Chiropractor told you, in order to avoid having this problem again, you need to go to physiotherapy. You need to do some core exercise, so you are relying on your core and not relying on your back. You need to do maintenance work. Okay, sounds easy, right? But it is not your current programming that you do physiotherapy. It is not your current programming to do core exercises that strengthen your core, so you put less stress on your back. You got the immediate relief. So when you got the immediate relief, you forgot everything about maintenance. Okay, maintenance. So if your current situation, the things that you want to change, losing that 10 pounds, okay, that things that you want to change is not that painful enough, then you will think that I don't want to waste money. I don't want to waste money to have to get help. Let me do it myself. Okay? Let me do it myself. So many people that I know, and I'm pretty sure some of you here, thinking that I can lose that 10 pounds myself. I don't need to hire someone to do meal prep for me. I don't need to pay money for catered meals. I'm not going to hire a personal trainer to help me, because that 10 pounds, it's not creating that much pain. Okay, when I say the pain, it could be not just a physical pain. It is not inhibiting you to live your normal life. It is not inhibiting you to feel any different about yourself to the extent that you're ashamed to look at yourself in the mirror. Okay, But if that 10 pounds is inhibiting you to even do a daily activity of getting out that door, okay, to live a normal life, that you can even walk for 5 minutes without thinking that you're going to pass out. And if that pain, okay, that 10 pounds is creating you emotional pain and mental pain because of the weight, you cannot partake in activities with your loved ones, your child, your grandchildren, your partner, say, come, let's go for a walk, let's go for a bike ride. And you couldn't because you physically can't move yourself. That's when you will do anything to pay for help. Do you follow me? Okay? Do you follow me? So, if that pain, it's not that deep, you will constantly go back to your default, which is, let me do it by myself. I'm not going to pay money. Okay? So my job here is to let you be aware of the thought process. Okay? The thought process. So if you're quiet here with me on Instagram and also on Facebook, there's only two things. Actually, there's only two things I can assume. Either you're multitasking and you don't hear me, I'm just in the background noise, or you're processing what I'm saying, because I like to see some participation. Okay? Does it resonate with you, what I just said to you? Same thing with social media. Okay? You don't like showing up on social media. You told yourself that, no, I'm going to turn over a new leaf next year. This year, I didn't show up enough. Okay? This year, I didn't show up enough. Hence, my bookings or my brand visibility is only, but next year, I am going to, okay? Next year, I am going to go all in and show up on my social media. Okay? So you have to start thinking, this year, why didn't you show up on your social media? What was stopping you? And why would you make that change next year? Is the pain, okay, the results that you're not getting because you're not showing up on social media, is that painful that you will change your behavior? That you will change how you think about taking action the next year? You have to ask yourself that. So if you have already proven to yourself that you can count on yourself, it's time to get help. Now, some of you, all right, you may have a new goal, okay? A new goal that is not a repeated goal. So how do you know how you will show up to carry out actions for that new goal? You don't know. You have no point of reference. Yes, you do. You do have a point of reference. So I'm going to ask you to think back. Okay, I'm going to ask you to think back on you in your personal life. Just a little tidbit, okay? How you show up in your personal life, how you think, how you take actions in your personal life, how you make decisions in your personal life will translate to how you show up in your business life, okay? There is no separate life. It's only one life. So there's no separate personality. It's not a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, okay? So it's not like that. So if you lack discipline in your personal life, okay, if you lack discipline in your personal finance, don't expect to manage your finance well in your business. If you lack discipline in carrying out a certain habit or activity for your personal life, which is trying to lose weight, which is exercising, okay, let's just say exercising. If you lack discipline in that, like commitment, dedication, okay, you have a 5 minutes very, very hot goal and you show up 5 minutes and then you fizzle, expect that to how you will show up in your business. Okay, that means you are so gung-ho to show up on your social media, you'll make all these videos for the first 30 days and then you'll fizzle out, because that's how you are programmed. That's how you function. Okay, it's not, oh no, in my personal life I don't show up to work out, doesn't mean that I will not show up on my business. I will tell you, let me tell you, okay, you may not believe me, but if you take some time to think about that, what I ask you to think about, you will see the similarities. So unless, again, right, the pain is so bad that you know that, no, I cannot depend on myself anymore, I'm not going to give myself any more chance, okay, to show up again, then that's when you hire help. So if it's a new goal, you have to go back and look at how you normally show up. Okay, how do you function when you tell yourself that, hey, I want to take on a new challenge? And then look at your history. Look at the history of you showing up. If the history of you not showing up is more evident than the history of you showing up, definitely hire help. Okay, but if you are extremely disciplined, okay, and I'm one of those people, if you are extremely disciplined and you know your why, and you know that there's no way you want to continue with the circumstances that you are in right now, that means the pain is so strong, the why is so deep, okay, and you have shown in your personal life or in your business life, regardless, that you have the discipline and the commitment to do it yourself, then you don't have to think about getting help. Okay, you don't have to think about, oh, should I hire someone to help me? So you have to ask yourself very simple questions. Okay, those of you who has completed my mentorship program, let me ask you, did your activity, your growth, your momentum in your business drop after you graduate from the program? Ask yourself that. Okay, I know some of you continue to do the good work because you still are in my ecosystem, and we still chat, and I still give you that boost of accountability and inspiration. But I'm pretty sure some of you who are no longer inside our program, now you're on your own. You're on your own to count yourself accountable, to show up on your social media, to continue to do the sales activity, because nobody now is on your back asking you to show your sales activity report. Nobody's on your back to tell you what to do, because you have always been an employee and you're always getting directions from somebody. And if you suddenly become a business owner by yourself, and you have to make decisions and show up like a business owner, and one of the attributes is you have to hold yourself accountable, then you could be a little lost. So this is a good opportunity for you to think, okay, can you continue with that momentum and the mindset? So very simple, okay, hire help when you have shown evidence that you can't count on yourself, you are done doing it by yourself, and the pain is so deep and the why is so strong that, nope, I am not accepting the current circumstances, I need to make drastic change, and I need somebody to hold me accountable, to show me the way. Don't hire help if you have shown evidence that I'm okay with the results that I'm getting, and I have shown myself that I could tackle new challenges. I'm committed, I'm dedicated, and I'm resourceful, and I'm disciplined. I will continue to do it myself. And I'm okay with the speed of the result. But this is another one. If you are not in a hurry or urgency to want to see results fast, that means you can take your time to go take actions and take your time to course correct yourself. There's no urgency, then do it yourself. Very simple. If not, if you're in an urgency to want to see results fast, you have a timeline, then it may be time for you to hire help. Okay? So hopefully this gives you some idea for you to go evaluate how you have been showing up as a human being in your own life. My word for 2023 is to be self-aware. When I say self-aware, what I meant is self-aware of my thoughts. What goes on in my thoughts? Self-aware of my emotions. How do I feel about my thoughts? And self-aware of my actions. When I take this action, what does it mean? When I don't take this action, what does that mean? So that's my word for 2023. Self-awareness is a continuation of my goal. In 2022, I executed most of the time, but not all the time. So I'm going to be more intentional in 2023. So you have to, I would strongly suggest incorporating that into your 2023 resolution to be more self-aware. Okay. So before I sign off, we have news to share. And we have our very first 2023 bootcamp coming up January 10th, 11th, and 12th, where we have our 3-day Passion to Profit workshop, which is a boot camp because we're going to shrink it to 3 days, where we're going to help you launch and scale your event planning business. The last time we did that was October. So we are bringing it back for 2023. First day, we're going to talk about business legalities, of course, right? And the rookie mistakes that you should avoid when incorporating your business, when setting up the system and process of your business. And your offerings, are your offerings helping you to scale the business? First day. Second day, we'll talk about how to find your ideal clients, okay? And then how do you shape up your messaging so that your ideal client can actually hear and see you. And then the third day, we'll be talking about pricing. I always talk about pricing because I see so many questions about pricing and it's driving me insane. So we're going to talk about pricing. How should you price to reach your income goal, regardless of what service you provide? Okay. So if you want to sign up for the bootcamp, make sure you comment inside the chat. If you're watching me on replay, hashtag replay, comment inside the chat. Okay. Just put bootcamp, okay? And then we'll be able to register you. So comment bootcamp. And if you know, okay, if you know that who's your concierge, make sure you tag your concierge, okay? And on next Wednesday, I will be in Singapore. So I will not be teaching live because I am 13 hours ahead of you. So Wednesday, 12 p.m. Eastern time zone will be Thursday, 1 a.m. my time. So I'll be dropping a video recording that I actually coach inside my mentorship program about how to recognize your current way of thinking, current programming, and how is that going to help you or sabotage you in attaining your goals. So I will drop that video, and just know that the video expires after 48 hours. So make sure you watch that video. It will not be loaded inside the guides tab. Okay. And one more announcement. Next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time zone, I will be inviting our current members inside the mentorship program and past members inside the mentorship program and any potential members who wants to work with us inside our mentorship program to come to this town hall meeting, where I will be talking about the new changes we're incorporating inside our mentorship program and how are these changes going to help you to really show up for yourself and utilize our help to gain momentum inside your business. So if you want to come to that town hall meeting, please make sure you let your concierge know or send me a DM, and then I'll be more than happy to send you that Zoom link. Okay, 3 announcements. So somebody asked this question. I don't know, you're a Facebook user, so I don't know your name. The question is asked. I'm not sure how to categorize whether you should get help or don't get help, but in healing, I'm feeling better and motivated to continue to pursue your goal. So how you are going to categorize that? You say that you're in healing, you're feeling better and motivated to continue to pursue your goal. So you are going to ask yourself, right? When you're healing, okay, and you're motivated to continue to pursue your goal, whether you are going to do it yourself or you are going to hire help is always comes down to the urgency. How fast do you want to see transformation? How fast do you want to see results? If you want to see transformation and you want to see results fast, then you're going to ask yourself, can I keep up with that pace of taking action? Can I keep up with doing all these extra activities yourself? Okay. Can I keep up by doing this myself? All this extra juice I have to put in because that's an urgency, right? Can I count on myself instead of doing 2 sales outreach? I have to do 5 sales outreach a week, a day. Let's just say a day. So can I count on myself to do that? What is the urgency? Okay. Can I hold myself accountable? Or if there's no urgency, that means I'm okay, I'm still motivated, I'm going to continue with doing just 2 sales outreach, and it's okay that the results are not showing as quickly. So because I don't mind taking my time, then do it yourself. Do it yourself when you know that you can at least do that 2 sales outreach. See the difference? Okay, Dre, see the difference? When you know that you can still count on yourself to do that 2 sales outreach. But if you get to a point that you realize that, no, I don't think I can count myself to at least do that 2 sales outreach. I need a community that's going to help me, to hold me accountable, where I can share my thoughts and get inspired and motivated. Then maybe it's time to get help. Okay, that's why I say come and join us next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time Zone inside Zoom to learn about the new program offerings that we are sharing and to see the different ways you can work with us. All right. Thank you so much for your time tonight. Oh, not tonight. Thank you so much for your time today. And don't forget, next Wednesday, there's no live, and same thing probably the Wednesday after that. So because I'm still in Singapore, so I will drop a recording. Okay. Recordings will expire in 48 hours. All right. Thank you so much for your time. Hey, Sanibak. So thank you so much for your time today. Hopefully watch this a few times and make sure that you understand the whole thought process to decide whether you're going to do it yourself or you're going to hire help. All right. Have the great rest of your Wednesday. My clients inside the mentorship program tonight to this evening, 5:30 Eastern Time Zone inside Zoom. For clients inside my mentorship program, we have mid-month accountability. And I'll also be talking about how to gather support from your inner circle so that you and your inner circle are aiming at the same goal that will be able to help you attain your business goal. Okay, how to get support from your inner circle. All right, so see all of you inside the Zoom call this evening for clients inside my mentorship program. For the rest of you, I'm going to say Happy New Year to you. If I don't see you next Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time Zone about the new program offerings, I want to say Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much for being in my community. Make sure you sign up for the bootcamp for January 10th, 11th, and 12th. And if I don't see you, all right, have a great New Year. Enjoy holidays with your family, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. Just know that you're not guaranteed another moment in life. So live your life to the last juice. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Bye.